Alright. Alright, so we're going to be continuing and showing the other endings for All of Us Are Dead today. Okay, right. There's nothing there.
Oh, that's the that's the promise. That was the epilogue. All right, so
check the other choice here.
Yeah, okay. So let's check that one then.
Yep, I'm just checking something. All right. Yep.
I think we got the rest.
어디 있을까?
Oh, she's still acting psycho.
Right.
멀린 못 갔을 텐데. 장난이 지나치네.
Stop calling me meat. It's weird and sexual.
Namra didn't look like she was in pain. When I thought I had gotten far away from her, she somehow managed to appear nearby. As though she knew where I was. But all I could do was to find a place where I could find to save my life. I'm not even going after the translation at this point.
온조야, 달아나봤자 좀비들이야. 괜히 물리면 먹지도 못하는 썩은 고기 덩어리 된다 너. 얌전히 친구 배라도 불려주는 게 보람있지 않겠어?
Namra knew my name, but still she said I was meat. She could talk like any other human, but she doesn't have the conscience to not eat people or friends for that matter. Just like Mr. An and Guan Nam. The mere thought of them made me shake like a poplar tree. I was about to cry in fear.
남나야, 여기 있었구나. 한참 찾았잖아. 온조는?
몰라. 나도 찾는 중.
너 괜찮아? 기운 좀 차렸어?
글쎄, 그년만 찾으면 완전히 나으려나.
그년?
Fuck it, I'm gonna skip this. We've seen this. Okay, so we have to go with the lower one. Yeah.
이쪽은 낭떠러진데. 어디로 간 거야, 남은조?
Who's going off the cliff this time?
I'm assuming we're gonna push her.
We're going with her, aren't we?
어? 뭐 찾았어?
Maybe.
남나야!
물러서! 수요가!
남은조, 뭐 하는 짓이야? 남나를 왜?
이제야 제발로 나타났네? 남나 이상해. 지금 상태가 윤기남 같다고.
뭐?
그 바보 새끼랑? 기분 나쁘네. 난 너희 둘 다 먹어치울 자신 있는데? 제발 그만해, 남나야. 정신 차려. 돌아와, 제발. 배부르면 남겨야지. 대신 맞아준 거야? 질투나네.
Yeah, he did.
그만해. 이러는 너 전혀 남나 같지 않아.
나 같지 않아? 웃기고 있네. 놔! 손 놓으라고!
칼 내려놔, 남나야. 그만하고 얌전히 가자. 일단 여길 벗어나야 할 거 아니야.
Namra, who was struggling to free herself from Seohook, started to violently cough. Seohook isn't smart. He doesn't know a knife from a sword. The hungry eyes had disappeared. and Namra returned to us tired.
수혁아, 팔 아파.
수 쓰지 마.
Oh no!
무슨 일이야? 내가 또... 나 또 이상해진 거야?
Oh no.
안 된다고 했잖아. 난
남나,
Do
너
a
돌아온 거야?
flip!
진짜 정신 차린 거야?
그러니까 두고 가랬잖아. 나 버리고 가랬잖아. 나랑 있으면 너희도 위험해진다고.
됐어. 돌아왔으면 됐어.
난 자신 있다니까. 수혁아 조심해.
Stabby, stabby!
Seok would have no intentions of killing Namra, but instinctively his body must have moved on his own, and threw himself onto Namra, who was attacking me with a sword. And Namra was consequently pushed off a cliff. Whee!
남나야! 최남나!
Bye!
I couldn't hear anything from the bottom of the cliff.
내가 남나를...
Seok fell to his knees, his body shaking, and looked at his hands with disgust.
내려갔다 올게. 남나 찾아올게.
안 돼. 아무것도 안 보이는데 어떻게 가려고.
안 보이면 여기를 뛰어내려서라도 가야지. 남나 두고 갈 순 없어.
내려가면 시간 안에 못 올라와. 길도 모르잖아. 여기서 떨어졌는데 남나 무사할 리가 없잖아.
내가 남날 떨어뜨렸어. 만약 죽었다 해도 시신이라도 내 손으로 데리고 올 거야.
그럼 준영이, 미진 언니, 하리는? 먼저 도착해서 우리 기다리고 있을지도 모르는데, 우리 도움 필요할지도 모르는데 어서 찾아야지.
하지만 난 남나 없이 살아나간다는 생각 한
You can
번도
find
한 적
another
없어.
girlfriend.
그렇게 살아남아도 의미 없어. 이제
Goodbye!
그만해, 이수영! 너만 소중한 사람 잃은 거 아니잖아. 준영이, 미진 언니, 하리 다 오빠 친구들 잃었어도 살려고 노력하잖아. 청산이 어디서 어떻게 됐는지도 모르잖아.
If anyone's wondering what just happened on my end, that's what happens when Miko snaps at Kiwi. Hey. Yeah, she just chased him right out the room.
그래도 청산이가 살라고 했으니까, 나 살리려고 희생했으니까 헛되게 하지 않으려고 나도 이렇게 노력하잖아.
Bear stared down the cliff. Too many unwanted farewells, the moments we can't turn back. But we can hate it and miss it, but we can't go back.
내가 떨어졌으면 편했을까?
수혁아,
Hasn't she been slashing zombies with that knife?
Yes?
He's going to have a bad time.
Well, actually, I don't know if she has, actually, because it wasn't really that bloody, from what I could tell.
Yeah, we'll see, I guess.
가자. 어서 여길 빠져나가자. 청산이 새끼한테까지 원망 들을 생각 없다, 난.
Seok managed to rip himself away from the cliff and went in front. Yuk's shoulders were visibly shaking. I know it's hard to accept it, but we have to. Only then you will feel better. Namra's words kept racing in my mind. After a long while of walking through the grass and trees, we finally managed to reach the road.
정말 도착했어, 우리.
터널은 이쪽인가? 아, 저기 써있다. 터널까지 6km. 시간 얼마나 남았어?
1시간도 안 남았어.
1시간에 6km. 열심히 뛰어야겠네.
다른 사람들은 어디 있을까?
무작정 도로에서 만나자고 하고 헤어졌으니까 알 수 없네. 딱 정해서 어디서 만나자고 했어야 하는데. 일단 터널로 갈까? 가는 길에 만나면 제일 좋고.
우리가 헤매느라 늦게 올라왔을 가능성도 크니까. 제발 모두 살아있었으면 좋겠다.
With high hopes that we all will meet again, we ran along the road. The lonely road only populated with street lamps. We didn't see nor the road endless. My legs giving way and breathing low and running low. Breath running low. I can read. Does the tunnel even exist? Can I make it in time? I suppressed my worries and pain, and my eyes became blurry. I could hear Siyuk running and his breathing. That sound was the only line that held my consciousness together. Can we live? Can we really escape from here?
얼른 달려, 이 길치들아!
There really was a tunnel.
뛰라고! 아저씨들 봤지? 분명히 살아나오는 애들 있다니까요!
수요가 정말 있었어. 터널이.
다행이다. 선배랑 하리도 잘 해낼 줄 알았어.
It's over. Everything's done. The times we spent in fear and hardship in school was now over.
아, 다 죽은 줄 알고 얼마나 조마조마했는 줄 아냐?
언제 왔어요? 준영이는?
미안. 못 지켰어. 그랬구나.
Mi Jin looked around us. She was looking for Namra, but she didn't bring it up.
자, 시간 없으니까 군인 아저씨들 명령 따라서 움직이자.
The area's captain checked if we were carrying infections and took us to the quarantine facilities via car. During the ride, the gas explosions in Hyeosun City were set off. What we heard from the city afterwards was after 3 days of isolation, and when we were moved to the common quarantine facility with a TV, they said that after the virus incident, there weren't many who made it out alive from Hyeosun City. It's because everyone in the city were close to each other that there weren't many who would bring themselves to leave. As such, many people were infected because they were trying to help each other, and so there were not many survivors. This included my parents, but also Mi Jin, Hari, and Seoks. They all didn't make it. We spent 3 months in the quarantine facilities. We were tested many times. Thankfully, we all received that we were fine. A few days after, we were moved away from quarantine facility and to a rehabilitation facility. Mi Jin was complaining how she couldn't study for SATs properly. So, although it may be embarrassing, she was going to repeat her year and take SATs with us. She still couldn't quit smoking. She was underage, but somehow she was able to get her hands on cigarettes. It felt like he had a pocket that kept producing them. Hari hasn't given up her dream and kept up with archery. She's been working hard at it. She had been trying her best shooting her bow while we were in the quarantine facility, but she wasn't as good as she was before. This is the bad ending. She wasn't necessarily in fear or stress, but she said she couldn't shoot as well as she used to. Seok said it was trauma, which has set her into a slump. In the end, Hari is considering a psychiatric relief. Seok was thinking about getting back into judo to keep his promise with Namra. Few days after we got out of quarantine facility, the TV had a news segment about Hyosun City. An infected who was hiding was to have been found, and that she attacked a soldier who was working in Hyosun City. The soldier was bitten on the neck, and the infected was shot to death on the spot. We couldn't see who the infected was, but the TV had a close-up of the bloody strip of cloth. Seok and I knew immediately. That was the cloth that was covering Namra's wound. Namra was alive? That evening, Soo-hyuk was looking out the windows crying. I couldn't do anything to help him. And the next day, Seok went missing from the quarantine facility. He probably ran off to find Namra's body. And so the time passed, and everything that had happened in Hyosun City was forgotten. Everything that happened was to me scars that reminded me that I had to live.
Everyone's depressed.
Yeah, this is the depressed ending. Okay, so that's the same. Oh, it won't let me It won't let me skip. Mike, help!
You bastards.
Ah, well, let's just let it go and we can talk over it. So, I do like that the last ending is just kind of a melancholy ending. Because a lot of the other ones, other than the death ones, have been more uplifting. I guess it's to make, like, the ending, like, the 10th chapter a bit more meaningful.
Makes sense.
If you get this one first. Also, I want to know if he hung her or not.
Motherfucker. You'll never know.
I
Give
do
me
really
your
like
teeth.
this. I do hope these guys make another game. If this company makes another game. I'm actually going to look while this goes. Because I can do that while this is going. And you guys can enjoy. So what do you think of this ending, Mike?
A downer. A terrible downer.
This is true. So they have made other things. Let's see. Looking at their games. They've made one called Starbites, Telebit, The Ramsey, and All of Us Are Dead. So this is their first visual novel. That's interesting. They've done Rogue Shooters. They kind of do everything. They did the Fairy Tale game. Oh, that's an Android game. So it looks like they do a lot of Android. They did the Saint Seiya game. Super Hamster Ball.
Super Hamster Ball.
There's a mobile game apparently called Super Hamster Ball. So they kind of do a
Yeah.
little bit of everything.
Let's
So
go
their
do some
first,
Super Hamster Ball.
I think their first foray into visual novels is pretty good. I'm glad this got a translation so we could play it.
Yeah, well. Finn.
Ooh, nice and cold water.
Okay, so that was the other ending there. I don't. Well, let's double check the storyboard and just make sure we
That's
don't
what I
have
was about
one.
to do.
I think, yeah.
Got
All right,
that.
so we
We didn't
passed
make
this.
the choice there.
We didn't?
We missed a choice here. Do you want to do it real quick?
Yeah, let's do that one. See where that goes. That might just be an instantaneous death. What was the choice? We can fast forward.
여기 왜
past
이렇게
this.
됐어?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so
There's no. Okay, we didn't check the room for this one.
okay, so
알았어. 어서 우리도 합류하자.
you did or you didn't?
We didn't check the room this time. We did the last time. That's how we got
Okay.
the paper. You want to
Okay.
take over reading for a bit?
Yeah, sure. We were able to get here without encountering any infected,
Thank you for the bits, Dawn.
but we don't know what will happen next. I need to stop thinking about the what ifs in my head and prioritize getting out of this school.
성곽 죽이고!
Okay, so this.
별동대가 무사 임무 완수했나 보군.
I can't skip, so that means this is new.
우와, 소리 좀 난다고 우르르 몰려가는 게 파도 같아요. 진짜 저것들한테 뜯기면 뼈도 못 추리겠네.
이상한데? 저기 쟤네들은 왜 움직이지도 않지? 꽤 많아.
설마 이 요란한 소리가 안 들리는 건가? 좀비된 지 오래돼서 고막이 썩어버리기라도 했나?
We've done.
그럴 가능성도 있겠.
I'm gonna skip that.
왔어? 방송실은 어때?
I know this is a little taboo, everybody, but I want to look at the storyboard really quick just to make sure. Okay, so this.
Okay, yeah, so this is one we haven't. But
Oh,
it
so
has
that
to
should
end.
be-
It has to end somewhere before there. So this has to be a dead end somewhere. It's just where does it end?
Oh crap! Sorry.
알았어. 어서 우리도 합류. 왔어? 방송실은 어때?
That was the broadcasting room. Screw you.
거대한 오물더미 같아.
혹시 라디오 가져왔어? 부쉈어. 나연이가. 진짜 어디까지 방해할 셈이지.
어이, 슬슬 타이밍이다. 우물쭈물하지 말고 나갈 준비해. 살금살금 들키지 않게.
쉿, 발소리 죽이고 조심해서 가요.
How are you walking too loud?
이대로 쭉 교문까진 갈 수 있겠는데?
발밑 조심. 살금.
There's our ending.
망했네.
War!
들켰어요. 어서 달려.
Shoot him in the
소리치지 마.
face.
다른 데까지 다 몰려오잖아. 하나 잡았어. 수혁아, 그쪽은?
길 뚫고 있어. 몇 놈만 쓰러뜨리면 돼.
다들 이리로 달릴 준비해. 타이밍 놓치면 사방에서 몰려들 거야.
온조야, 앞길 잘 봐야 해. 다들 싸우느라 정신 없어서 시야가 좁아. 알았어. 미진 언니는? 아까부터 안 보여. 반대쪽으로 달려가는 건 봤는데. 설마 감염자들 유인하려고?
Is that the gun?
야,
Oh, that's a car.
미진 언니!
와, 쩐다!
Is this another ending?
어디서 이걸 구한 거예요?
이 얘기는 가면서 합시다. 더 몰려오기 전에 어서 탑승!
Everything went according to the plan. We managed to break through the main gate. And we even had a car that could take us out of Hyosun City. We went to the overpass and headed straight to Munju City. All that was left now was to leave this horrifying city behind. Oh god, something's gonna happen.
주위를 딱 봤는데 감염자도 없는 곳에 문이 딱 열려있는 이 차를 발견한 거지.
아, 전 또 우리 구하려고 감염자들 데리고 가버리신 줄 알았어요.
No, you idiot.
언닌 그런 성격 아니야. 오히려 몰고 달려왔으면 몰라도.
어허, 하리 너 내려.
와, 근데 선배 운전 잘하네요.
하하하, 친구쌤이 체육 백원 다 잘 가르치지 않냐.
앞에 터널! 보여요, 터널이!
꿈과 희망의 도시 문주에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 좋아, 이대로 희망을 향해 가는 거다.
이상해.
왜 또? 내 계획이 성공하니 배 아프냐?
외부로 통하는 길은 계엄군이 봉쇄했다고 했는데 왜 아무도 안 보이죠?
어? 좀 전에 바리케이트 같은 거 본 거 같은데. 어지럽게 넘어져 있긴 했지만.
이건 왜 이래? 이 똥차 갑자기 왜 멈춰? 고지가 코앞이다. 움직이라고.
기름 없어.
그걸 어떻게 알아?
여기에 이 빨간불 들어왔잖아. 언니 속도는 보고 달린 거야?
아, 젠장. 주유소라도 들렀다 왔어야 했나?
Oh, they ran out of gas. You stupid
내려서
fucks.
달릴까요?
정 방법 없으면 그렇게라도. 뭐야?
Uh-oh.
여기 왜 감염자가 있어? 효사씨만 벗어나면 없다며?
Here's your ending.
이건 꿈에도 생각 못했네. 남나야, 뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 문주시 뚫린 거야. 터널 너머까지 바이러스가 다 퍼진 거라고. 구조 중단, 가스 말살. 모든 조치가 너무 성급하다 생각했을 때 눈치챘어야 했는데. 설마...
We were stuck in the car. There was no way to escape or run away like Namross said. We needed a plan B. And everyone died.
There you go, everybody.
Okay,
The last
that's another.
ending.
Is it? I think we still have one more.
Let's check. Mm-mm.
So we got that one. We got that one. We got that one. The one in the middle there. No, a little bit further to the right.
Oh.
Yep. That one doesn't have a second choice on it.
I can make this episode just all the rest of the endings. Oh, you know what? Let's switch off on endings. You read one, I read one, and we could do that too at the,
Okay.
Up and up on the dark mountain pass. Every step put me on edge. I couldn't fight with with an infected, so all I could do was avoid them. Look around, make sure nothing's there, and go through as quick as I could. As that
Whoops, sorry.
continues. Hi, Satan.
Sorry, that was a motorcycle going up my road.
It's fine, I kind of figured. As that continued so often, I was becoming very exhausted, and the exhaustion began to corrode away my consciousness. Fear, loneliness. I wanted to be with someone. I wanted someone to be with me.
I think we've read this part before.
No, we've gotten a good ending before, you just weren't there for it. We accidentally got into the good ending on our second or third try? Of just
I think it was the third try was the de facto good ending, because that was when we unlocked the additional prologue chapter.
Yeah. My sight was getting worse, and I thought I couldn't do it anymore. I was at my limit.
일어나, 나 먼저. 얼마 안 남았잖아. 조금만 힘내면 돼.
Run, bitch!
Chung Sun Lee.
복잡하게 생각하지 말고 앞만 보면서 가. 내가 응원할게. 끝까지 너랑 같이 있을게.
Light. Through the trees I could see the road. The rendezvous road was there.
정말 있었어. 산속에 도로가 있었어.
I could feel the end of the endless mountain pass. I shook off the weariness on my legs, and I thought I had to go. I can go. A sudden sound made my heart skip a beat. An infected? I quickly hid at the dark spot. Please, I'm almost there. Fortunately, the sound was getting further and further, but I couldn't let my guard down. If an infected was chasing someone, then that means someone was alive. A footprint on the mud. It was a fresh footprint. But the footprint was going the opposite way from the road. It's gonna open a whole nother one? Someone was being chased by an infected and running from the road. Was that young John? Yep. Or someone else. There wasn't much of the road left, but I wasn't sure if I had enough time. Should I tell whoever it was that they're going the wrong way? Or should I go to the road where we promised to meet? Wow, this leads into a whole nother thing.
I need to warn. Okay, so I think before we warned the survivor, because we went back in the woods. So we wanted the bottom choice. I think is the one that we didn't do.
I could see the road, but I couldn't tell how much was left to it. I could get lost. I could encounter an infected. I had no idea. And if I did, that was going to be difficult taking care of it by myself.
한 명이라도 더 같이 가는 게 좋아.
I'm gonna check something really quick. Once I can.
에이씨, 그만 좀 쫓아! 도망갈 것도 없다고!
Okay, that led right into that.
Huh. It didn't look like it changed because it didn't branch off.
Yeah, so I guess it was just another route to here.
Yeah, but that doesn't really make sense because the one we did is the one that's further to the right. That one. Yeah.
We gotta pick the top one.
Okay.
We must not have picked the top one, that's it. No wonder we were confused.
Yeah, but I could have sworn when we did it last time.
Yeah, I thought we hit that too, but it's not. It didn't count it. I'm alone. I have to pick up the I have to pick the safest option. Going to meet up with everyone? Oh, is it reversed? was this. Yeah, it got reversed. The choices
Oh, that's
got
weird.
reversed. Was the safest thing I could do. That's why we were so confused. We must have picked the meet up with others last time, and that's
Right.
weird. That's the first time we've seen that kind of thing. The road was a lot farther than it looked. Only after walking up the mountain for a while that I managed to arrive there barely. As soon as I went up there, I looked around. I was hoping someone was waiting for me, but all I could see was a sign that showed the direction to the tunnel. Tunnel 6 kilometers. I had no idea how long that'd be. Could I make it with the time I had left? I didn't know, but I had to run. I had to do what I could do. I had no time to hesitate or doubt myself. As I dashed through the street lamps lit road, I prayed hundreds of times in my mind, please someone, everyone be safe. Just as it was getting hard to breathe and my eyesight getting blurry, I finally arrived. Thankfully, the soldiers were still open in rescuing survivors. They said once they checked up on my condition, making sure I wasn't infected, that they would move me to the safer location.
다른 사람은? 혹시 다른 생존자는 없나요? 같이 산으로 올라온 친구들이 있어요.
They shook their heads. The only one they saw from the mountain was me. Still, there were 5 minutes left. Please, someone, anyone come. I prayed and prayed and prayed, but even when Hyosin City was sprayed with deadly gas, no one came to the mountain. I was rescued alone, and for a while I was isolated. And once I was found to be clean, I was moved to a rehabilitation facility. Poke your nose. Get out of here. To be honest, I couldn't remember much of that moment. I was alive. I managed to escape from the school that I wanted to get out of so badly. But not even once. I wanted to be alive alone. My parents and my friends couldn't make it out of Hyosin City. God, this game gives me so many options and thumbnails. I had no one to rest my shoulders to. Okay. In the end, like Na Yan, I hid away in a room. The longer I was by myself, the more the terrible memories filled me.
Oh.
When I closed my eyes, the school filled with blood and smell came to my view. Yeah, she's bonkers. And the dead kept chasing after me. After many a dream of such, the thing that appeared before me was a TV. The sight of Hyosin City after the explosion was on TV. It was a documentary with footage taken by a drone. The horrible ruins of Hyosin City was in, and a pair of corpses of students found in the mountains. It was a pair of corpses holding hands. It was Syuk and Namra. Murder, 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 murderer. I'm sorry that only I'm alive. So that is
that's a dark ending. I think that is the last one.
So we did it. So we're going to be doing for the next time, well, for now. If you're watching the video on YouTube, keep an eye out because we're doing 3 more videos that are the 3 extras, like extra chapter type things. But yeah, so you have 2 really bad endings. One where you're just going completely crazy, and the other one where everyone's, well, I guess people are calling it the melancholy ending. I do like that you got so many endings. It is nice.
Yeah, it did show that they put a lot of effort into that it can branch out that much in the final chapter. And I did like the canon ending.
Yeah. How it was just Chung-sun just coming in like a bro and saving everybody. Although it doesn't explain how the other two survived and how Namra was cured, but I'll take it.
Antibodies!
It's the ending everybody wanted.
And it's the ending everybody deserved.
Exactly. And you still had you-know-who dead as a doornail.
Yep. Horrible bitch.
We'll be putting up the video in a few days, so you'll be able to see it. If you guys aren't following Sinfully Pure, then you're a bad person. It's just simple as that. You're a bad person. No, you're not. Don't worry, guys. I'm kidding. But I am glad you guys have been enjoying this Let's Play, and that means you guys have been enjoying more visual novels, and we do have another horror one next, and I'm sorry if you guys hear a dog running around with a toy. That dog likes water bottles. I do wish we could skip this, though. That is fairly annoying that they don't give
Yeah,
you a skip
after the first time, they should give you the ability to skip this.
Can I
It's the exact same thing all over and over and over again.
Yeah, they don't even let you speed through it.
Like, I get
It's
it,
almost
dude.
over.
I get it for doing it like the first time, like the dialogue, how you can't skip past it. But after the first time, you should be able to skip this.
You a puppy? Guys, give bits and Ko-fi donations for Kiwi, and Kiwi will get a kiss. I gave him one already for Don's donations before he says it. What do you want? Hi. God, he's so big. He can reach up to the table now. I miss when he was a cute little harmless puppy. You know, smaller puppy, I mean. Alright, come here, Kiwi. We got 100 bits. Give me kisses.
Finn.
Thank you. I got kisses from a puppy.
Finn.
Sorry, no more kisses, Kiwi. 100 bits for a kiss. You stay your head out of that. Alright.